There we go. Okay. Jedi Moose, how are you doing? Ramon, that's pretty common, unfortunately. Um, Packy, I mean, if everybody has a problem with Packy, that's on them, not really on you. Um, I think a lot of people are like me, they're reasonable as long as you're reasonable. Like, I don't kill a Packy just because they're a Packy, I kill a Packy if they headbutt me into next week, you know? Um, the thing is, like, if you're playing on official, I'm assuming you're playing on officials. If you're playing on officials, everybody is going to try and kill you no matter what, and there's a million different reasons why, and it's very frustrating. The only advice I can really give you is to be really careful and take your time and be sneaky until you're big enough that you can outrun the people that try to hurt you. Baba, my friend, how are you doing? How are you doing this wonderful evening, and how is little Baba? Aw, well, that's really sweet. You have to tell her I said goodnight. Yeah, do you play on Gondwa? I know Gondwa has a ton of termite mounds. There are some here too, but like if you go, I forget what they call it, but the grasslands or like the safari, the savannah, something like that. But there's like a million of those giant termite mounds out there. think I'm going to finish the questing in this area, and then I'm going to switch to my Serato. And I'm doing that for one reason, because I really want to get the clown skin on my Serato, but also I've been meaning to get more practice in with it, so there's probably going to be a fair bit of on-site fighting. If I see anything that's big enough that I think it might give a trophy, I'm probably going to try and square up with it. And I might die, I know that, but that's the only way you get better. You go out there and you do your best, and then you fail, and you learn from that failure, and you get back out there and you do your best some more. Okay, let's get on Crusher here and see what we can do. And I'm at LBM. Fantastic. All right. Let's see what's going on. Alrighty. I haven't heard anything about them nerfing Packy. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, since Packies are being overused, I would say, right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. If they did, it would probably be something like increasing the cooldown on the charge, or increasing the stamina drain on the charge so people can't spam it forever. But that's just speculation. As far as I know, the Packy isn't getting nerfed. I'm sorry, what kind of roaches? I don't see what poultry has to do with the dinosaur game. Well, actually, I kind of do. Dinosaurs are basically birds, right? Yeah, I know. I was just messing with you. They are. They're everywhere. I feel like every update has its dinosaur that become like the roaches of that update. Ackies are definitely the roaches of this one. At one point it was Rex's, at one point it was Alberta's. But Packies are definitely the roaches of this update. You are right about that. Yeah, Thalos, they really aren't that bad. For one thing, they're just really frail. Like, they're light, and they really can't take much of a hit, so they can be annoying, but they're not really a threat. Except for maybe the babies. Is Packy getting nerfed soon? I don't know. I was just talking about that. I haven't heard anything about it getting nerfed. It just makes sense that if they were to nerf it, they would do something about the charge. Yeah, it doesn't make a ton of sense to make it like an aerial creature. That was a pretty interesting interpretation on this thing. Like, you know what would be cool though? They could lean further into the whole like jumping, falling playstyle of the Packy and make it to where if you charge off a cliff, it doesn't break your charge. You just sort of like lead with your head bag on style, and the faster you're falling when you hit someone, the more damage it does. You just become like a lawn dart or like a rocket. That would be so cool. Beast of Bermuda does something like that with their Packies. Yeah, yeah, Alberta definitely had its time in the sun, and it was a problem for very different reasons than the Packy. As annoying as the Albertas were, I will say, they really improved my juke game. I'm way better at dodging charges now than I was before they became a problem. Hi Sage, what are your thoughts on the Rex being nerfed? The way it was nerfed? Yeah, there you go. I mean, that'll definitely teach you in a hurry how to chase and maneuver in the water. Some of these fish are fast, man. Yeah, I don't think I've touched my Rex since this last update. It's just so much worse now. This game came out, what was it, 21? I think around 2021 was when this game. I started playing, was it 2019, really? I started playing just a little over a year ago, so, I'm not brand new, but I haven't been around since the very beginning. Dasp is cool, and I think Dasp is a lot more valuable now that Serato doesn't have Bone Break. I think that really improved the Dasp utility. Yeah, I didn't start playing until after growth. The map's pretty dead so far. I spawned an LBM and quested all the way through Talon's Point, and I have not seen a single other dinosaur. Which one is the defense concave? Is that the one? Is that's the one that doesn't have quills, right? It doesn't have quills and it doesn't have the overbite. No, the map over here is actually usually pretty busy. Oh, so defense does have the quills. Okay. Yeah, I mean, extra defense on anything's good. Does it trade off speed for that? Moro! Hi, Moro. How are you? Yeah, so I have the base one then. Which still isn't the best. Honestly, I think the speed subspecies is the best, but... I didn't like how the face looked on the speed one though, so I ended up just growing like the middle of the road, and it's fine. Like, even if you run defense, I think you're still plenty fast. It may even be useful in certain situations, like, you know, if you're running from carnivores or whatever, until you can get to the water. I guess it's nice to have that extra bulk, but for the most part, when I pick dinos, I don't usually pick them for the stats. I usually pick them for how they look. I'm really good, Moro. It's been a slow week, but you know, tomorrow's Friday and it's all good. Right now I'm just kind of running around, questing for marks, and I said earlier, you know, I want a little more practice with the new Cerato, so I'm probably gonna pick a few fights. I'm gonna be a little scrappy. Alright, Ice Age, make something delicious. If you don't, I'll know about it. Hey, who is that? Who is that? I wonder who that is. That's weird. Adio, how you doing? Glad you could make it to the stream. I didn't set that up, by the way, Morrow. I just happened to check. I was looking to see if any of my friends were on the server. I had no idea you sent me a request. We'll have to play together soon. I've never looked at a Serrato head on like that. Ooh, who's that? It's an Alio. Hey, okay, well, I guess he wasn't big enough to give a trophy. My bad. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I have trouble with that. So I'm not gonna lie. My wife and I were at the store the other day, and we found this pudding, right? And it was like Cinnabon flavored, and I'm kind of obsessed with it now. I just want to like hook up an IV drip to my arm and fill the bag with that pudding and just like get it intravenously. Intravenously? One of those two, right? It is so good. Maybe it's not good that I'm eating what essentially just tastes like icing, but man, just about brought a tear to my eye. There we go. One more time. I love it. I think it's the eyes and the big nose. That's what gets me. Very funny. This face right here, hold on. That face right there is like how I feel when I space out in a conversation and someone asks like, you know what I mean? Or they ask me a question. That's like exactly where my mind goes. It's this face. What am I doing on marks? Ooh, not bad actually. So, do I get the clown? I do really like the clown. I can get the clown, or maybe, hold on, where's my, there we go. Or maybe striped. Striped looks pretty cool too, actually. Ooh, help me out here, chat. Do I save with the clown, which is 7,500, or do I get the striped in the meantime, which is 5K? What are we thinking? I like both of them. What is that? Is that a conch? No, it's a Suko, I think. Like a baby Suko. A baby Suko. Stripes. Corpse! Hey! How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. You're good, Suko. Stripes? I can do that. I can go for the stripes. They're, yeah, I'm not too far away. 9,000. I'll go for it. Yeah, they're both good, Baba. Honestly, a lot of the Cerato's skins are really good in my opinion. What's up with my mouse here? What do I hear? You guys hear that? So remind me, what kind of birds are corvids? Are they crows or ravens? They're one of those, right? Big Suko. Big melanistic Suko. Ooh. Very cool. I'm not hunting you, big fella. We're just going the same way. Oh, magpies. Okay, crows, ravens. I was right. All right, thank God. I knew it was somewhere around that. Crows and ravens. Okay. I love magpies, by the way. A little ornery, but they have awesome coloration and are very smart. I will say I'm not as big on blue jays though. Blue jays, they're very pretty. Blue is my favorite color in the world, and they have some awesome markings, but they're kind of awful to every other bird. They're a little bit like bullies, but they're pretty bullies at least. That is true. That is true. Yeah, I am. So, Monsta, I played a few rounds of Phasmo. I think I figured out what the problem was. It was on my end, not yours. Um, I think my router was just like too low in the other room, so I moved it up a shelf, and I've had no problems since then. I restarted my stream as well, and my computer, so yeah, yeah, I saw your message. Sorry about that. I really wanted to make Phasmophobia work, and I played a few rounds of it, but um, I don't know. Guess I wanted to get back to Path of Titans. Phantasmagoria. Yeah, Baba, the smarter the bird, the bigger the jerk. That is true. Maybe that's my wife won't let me get a cockatiel. I really want to get a couple of cockatiels. I think they are just like adorable and amazing, and I did all sorts of like looking into them, and she was like, nope, hard no, hard no on that one. Same hard no she gave me when I said I wanted a ferret. Same hard no when I said I wanted an African bullfrog, otherwise known as a pixie frog, and blue death fanning beetles. Yeah, I'm glad too, Monster. It's awesome being able to stream. Well, I played for a little bit. I played Phasmo. I don't know if you know what Phasmophobia is, but it's like a ghost hunting game, and I played maybe like 30 minutes of Phasmo, and my internet was kind of spotty the whole time. I finally got that worked out. Then I played another game, and then I hopped over here, so. Well, hi, Spino. Spino and Suko. Yeah, Moro. I've got a few. I know for sure I'm gonna do Ark Survival Evolved. I'll at some point I'll probably play either Planet Zoo or Jurassic World Evolution 2. I really love like park builder games. Phasmophobia is a really fun one, and I figured that one might be fun because it kind of freaks me out when I play it alone. So that one's going to be in there. I thought about maybe doing a playthrough of Stardew Valley because my sister just got into it, and watching her play it made me want to play it for like the 10th time. On a chill day, you know, maybe like a Minecraft world or, you know, whatever. I play a hunting game. I might stream sometime. I'm kind of all over the place. Maybe some RPG. I don't know. A good one comes out. I know that they're working on I think it's called Instinction. It's that dinosaur horror game. I'm definitely gonna play that on this channel. Oh, you're not wrong. In fact, I think I hear some chaos now. It's been quiet, but I think the chaos just showed up. I could definitely hear something going on. This is official. Hey, that's your prerogative. If you want to hop in here and stir things up, and I told everyone else in the chat, like I'm just here for some practice on my Serato. You know, I'm grinding for skins, but I'm kind of looking for fights at the same time. So, you know, if you want to hop in and stir a bunch of stuff up, I'll probably hop in just for the practice. Yeah, I did play The Isle. In fact, that was the first game like this that I played. And it's pretty cool. For one thing, I think it's a really beautiful game. You know, they did an awesome job with the graphics and everything. But in a lot of ways, it reminds me of like hiding in a bush simulator until you're an adult, and then you die and you have to start all over. It's heading in the right direction. Like, I like what they're doing with the skins and the nesting and, you know, constantly adding new stuff. But for the most part, I prefer Path of Titans over The Isle. Not to say I won't play it again, but this is definitely my main. Oh, Amnesia Dark Descent. Oh my gosh. I don't play that many horror games. I'm not like a seasoned vet. So, you know, even that, like, that's an old game. I remember seeing, like, PewDiePie. I remember watching PewDiePie play that way back in the day, like 2012 or so, maybe a little later. And so, I've never played it. I know they just released The Bunker, and that looks pretty cool. I've been kind of watching some people play that. Monster, that's you and everyone at my job, apparently. I'm like the only one that doesn't have Diablo. But I agree, Serato is really, really good, especially, I mean, they removed the bone break, but they kind of made up for it with the jump and the fact that your charge doesn't take stamina. Died 3 times from respawning in a double defense Spino earlier. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. How were you dying? Were things just like outmaneuvering you? I run double defense Spino too. Oh, Moro, another one. I kind of want to check out the Doom games. I've never played a Doom game, but I remember thinking that Eternal looked really cool. And so that might be something I do at some point too. That'd be like a first reaction. And definitely if you have any other suggestions or ideas, I'd love to hear them. I'm all for expanding my horizons over here. Sounds good, Q. Really? Yeah, I mean, ducks, yeah. That's rough, man. I don't know if you were in stream for it the other day, but I was on a Suko and I got like shreked by a Packy because it launched me off of like a 2-foot ledge and just like annihilated my health bar. So I got a question for the lovely chatters. I'm going to do another showcase soon, and I need to know which dino to do. So, any suggestions are more than welcome. That's kind of how I feel. That's kind of how I feel, Moro. Anytime anyone... I watch people play horror games all the time. Like, one of my favorite channels is John Wolf, and that's like all he does, and I've been watching him since 2014. And I love watching people play horror games. It got a lot of love this last time. Like I was saying, it was a lot less versatile back when Serato also had Bone Break, because if people wanted to run something fast with Bone Break, they would just pick Serato. And now Despleto and Rex are the only carnivores with it, so that kind of gave it a nice little nudge. Yeah, it is badger skin. Q. Dasp would be really cool, and that's definitely one on the horizon. I still need to grow mine. I hate having to say that because it's literally the one dino on Pangera that I haven't grown to adult yet, and so I feel like such a slacker. But I've been playing a lot of the other ones ever since the update, getting a feel for them. I could probably do Serato in the meantime. I'll do Serato and then I'll work on growing my Dasp. I haven't grown it, but I know all the abilities and the stats, and I've fought enough of them that I have a pretty good idea of it. So I'll grow mine up and I'll throw that one out there. Monsta, the only ones I've covered, I did like 20 of them, and then the Night Stalker update flipped everything on its head, so right now I'm sort of redoing them. The only ones I've covered since the Night Stalker update were, you're good, Suko. You're good. Oh no, I don't want to scare you. I'm being friendly. Anyway. The only ones I've done since the Night Stalker update have been the Latinobenotrix, the Metria Camphosaurus, and I just did Suchomimus. Everything else is fair game. I've grown everything in this game except for Dasp and Kaiwekia. Sarco. Yeah, Sarco's another one that got a lot of changes. I'm not did I even do a Sarco's showcase? I don't know if I even got to that one. before the Night Stalker update. But he's had so many changes, that's definitely one worth doing too. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind. I'm thinking I might do a schedule where it's like one day I stream and then the next day I work on a video. Most of those videos are going to be showcases. And we'll go back and forth like that. Maybe throw in a day off for editing or whatever. Because YouTube's actually a lot of fun. I really enjoy making stuff. Probably going to end up making some music too. I've got some songs I kind of want to throw together in Studio One and throw up on the channel and sort of use as background songs for my videos. Yeah, there should be one, Corvs. I think it's public. Right, and I was thinking about this too, Monsta. I get a lot of moments from these streams because I play for a couple hours at a time. And so one thing I might do is I'll go through and I'll cut out all the dead air and like not interesting moments in the stream, and I'll post that up as a highlight video. But say like there's a super crazy fight in there somewhere, I might cut that out as its own thing and put it on my moments playlist. I don't know if that'd be reusing the same stuff too often, but I figured that'd be a good way to make it more manageable for people. Maybe you don't want to sit through a stream, but you could sit through some highlights. Or maybe you just want to see one huge fight, so, you know, I'm thinking about maybe doing that. Yeah, so, Corvs, everything up until like the toxicity tier list is outdated, but the Latin, Metri, and Suko videos are new. Shorts could be fun. I didn't even think about doing shorts. That's what's so exciting about this. There's just like limitless possibilities. Let's see what's crazy about the Seretta. This tickles me, watch this. No fall damage. Sorry if anyone just like lost the stream. I dropped all my frames for a second. I don't know what. Monetization, I've kind of started doing that a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, no, it should chill out here pretty soon, but I luckily people like these videos enough that I got 1,000 subs, and I passed the milestones needed to become a YouTube partner. And so I went through that whole process, and I'm set up for AdSense. I don't run video ads on my videos. So like if you click on any of my videos and it shows like a skippable ad or something, that's not me, that's the website. I do have banner ads, so they pop up next to the video, and I'm eligible for super chats and super thanks and all that kind of thing. And so I have, in a way, I guess, kind of monetized it. And honestly, it just blows me away that I can make anything off of doing this. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. Just a second here. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I had to do my husbandly duties. Okay, where was I? Have I gotten any super chats yet? Yes, I have actually. I got a super chat from Corvs. He is in the chat right now, actually. And my first Path of Titans stream, he gave me a super chat, which I'm very grateful for. But no, I never really started this expecting to make anything at all. Oh, thank you so much, Monster. It's so cool of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, alright. You're second to Corvs. Like, the fact that I can make money playing silly dinosaur games and talking about it is so crazy to me. Yeah, thank you. That is awesome. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Me too. Me too. That's awesome. I'm just gonna keep trying to get better, you know? Oh my gosh! Tiddlywinks! Thank you. Thank you so much. Man, you guys are spoiling me. You guys are seriously spoiling me. I even forgot what I was gonna say. I don't even know what to say. No super chat wars, no, no, please. My heart can't take it. No, I'm just gonna, you know, keep trying to do better. When I started making these videos, I barely even knew how OBS worked, and I was recording with like a gaming headset. Hi, Campto. I didn't even know how anything worked, and now I've got like a pretty decent little streaming setup here, and I'm getting the hang of it, you know? I got a new mic, hopefully it doesn't sound like total trash. I had to watch a few tutorials on like filters and stuff to make me not sound awful. No, no, Corbs, really. I make content because I like helping, you know, other people that are interested in the same thing as me. And that's, I mean, that's really it. I get joy out of actually creating stuff, you know? Anything else is just extra. Thanks, Monsta. Like I said, I'm gonna keep getting better, so... thanks again. Did I even stream growing my DASP? Because I've been me. My back? In my back? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, I'll tell you guys why the stream's having trouble. It's for a good reason. Is that a Picno? I think it's Picno. No, that can't be a Picno. Alright, cool. So, we just moved into this house, and that's why I was away for so long. And, we didn't have like any furniture, so my wife bought a TV stand, and it ended up being like shin height, and it just looked awful. And so we just got the new one today, and she's putting that one together, and she's putting it together right between like where my computer is. She's putting it together right between the router and where my computer is, so that's what's going on there. Every time she like stands up or something, I think she's getting in the way and it's throwing off the connection a little bit. Thanks, Baba. You know, I didn't want to put on like a personality or a show when I do this. It's just kind of me chilling, talking about something I enjoy. I didn't want to be that classic, like... Oh, hi, Becky. I didn't want to be that classic, like... Yo, what is good, YouTube? we're gonna get right into the video, but first I need you to smash like, subscribe. Smash that like button, slam that subscribe, and comment your favorite Powerpuff Girl. Let's get into it. Alright, where are you and your buddies at? LBM? Yeah. Yeah. I can't blame you, Monster. I do the same thing. Even with like my favorite creators. I cannot sit through like a Raid Shadow Legends or like a Clash of Warships, or what else is there? There's thank you, Baba. What else is there? The really big ones. Manscaped. Help me out here. Raid Shadow Legends, Warships, Manscaped. What are some other big YouTube ads that everybody sees? I don't know how to make those interesting. Even if I ever did get like an offer, I don't know how to do that in a way that wouldn't make me want to turn my own video off. Raycon. Raycon's a good one. HelloFresh? I don't think I've seen a HelloFresh ad. I used to get HelloFresh. It's not bad, actually. Yeah, no joke. Oh my gosh. Dinosaur is a banger movie. When I met my wife, she had never seen it, so one of the first things I did was make us watch it. The Love Monkey. Yeah, Skillshare. Skillshare is another big one. Squarespace. Is Scentbird, is that like cologne and stuff? I think I've seen that ad. If I do take an ad sponsorship, I hope it's something really weird. So, Monsta, whenever Dominion first came out, or when it was coming out, I was really hyped to go see it. And she told me she had only ever seen like Jurassic World. And so we sat down and we binged all three Jurassic Parks, and then World, Fallen Kingdom, and went and saw Dominion. Now one of her favorite things to say is, hold on to your butts. So I had an idea I kind of want to run by everyone. Um, oh, hi, Joseph. How are you doing? Uh, I love Prehistoric Planet. The only problem is it's only on like Apple TV Plus or whatever, and I don't have that one. That's like the one in my bingo card that I'm missing when it comes to streaming services. So I have to watch like clips of it, but it's awesome. Everything I've seen about it and how they try really hard to like be accurate with our current understanding. It's dope. So the idea I wanted to float by everyone. Obviously, I got a lot of really good responses to my PvP tier list and my toxicity tier list. Do you think the I could make a poll in the middle of doing my list, so I could be like, "Oh, we're talking about the Anodonto. Here's what I think. What do you guys think?" And then you can vote like S, A, B, C, whatever, and we can sort of come to a consensus what I think versus what everyone else thinks. So, do you guys think I should go back and like update those tier lists, but do it live? Oh, oh, oh. Okay, no, we're good. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm doing that thing you do when like you're on the phone and you just start walking around randomly. Yeah, it would be on stream. So I can put up a poll while I'm streaming, and so that's what it would be. We'd go through it together while I was streaming, and that way it's like a live back and forth. Yeah, that's true too. I should do more community stuff. I don't make that many posts anymore. But that'd be cool. Gonna ask people what people think about a specific dinosaur. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. That's true. I'm surprised these guys are chill, by the way. This is official PB, which is why I'm so amazed that the LVM packies are leaving me alone. Oh, look at the little dasps. Dasps. Three dasps. Wow. Yeah, Monster, I think that would be a pretty safe way to do it. If you're worried about losing those quests or you really want to get the most bang for your buck, I see no reason why you wouldn't use the well rested bonus to get the most out of them. I feel for you, Corpse. I remember talking to you about playing on mobile. That's a rough life. The struggle is real. That's one less time than me. I guess I would also consider what other kind of games like you want to play. So, for example, if you're interested in games like this, you might want to try The Isle or Beasts of Bermuda. And if you're going to play either of those, you're definitely going to need a PC. We're about to max out that skin, boys. Yeah, Beast of Bermuda, when I got it, it was kind of an unfortunate time. It was pretty dead. Can I even get up here? Up. So, it was pretty dead, and I got bored of it pretty quickly because of that. But it has a lot of really cool things going for it, like being able to spec into different things. Like you can get a Velociraptor that can jump like a mile in the air and super speed around, and there's prestiging and like the color customization on your dinos is a lot more in depth. There's a lot of really cool things about Beast of Bermuda, but like I said, when I got on it, it was dead. I got bored of it pretty quick. Now, I think it's actually getting a bit of a resurgence now. The mods have been putting a lot of work into it, and so I'm probably going to try it out again and see if it's more my style, playing with actual people. Maybe that's something I'll stream at some point. What are those? Are those Iggy's? No, Hypnos. I don't know why I thought they were Iggy's. Alright, Corvs. This one's for you. I'll make it a good one. I think out of all of them, I think this one's my favorite. Whoa. I think that looks pretty good. That was a good choice. Alright. Let's go see what this spoon's about. I want to fight this Packy. I really want to fight this Packy. I let the intrusive thought win. Alright, so the internet's just way too rocky, you know, while she's working on this, so next time I stream it shouldn't be a problem. Things are typically pretty consistent. I think I'm gonna call it for this one though. Probably gonna hop off and get ready for work tomorrow, but thank you all so much for popping in and talking. Thank you for all the donations. You're really generous and I appreciate it a lot, more than you can know. So thank you so much. No fighting really today. I had one fight with like a young Ali Aramis, but next time we'll change that. Next time we'll definitely... Well, I'll try to get some more practice in with the Serato and maybe start grinding. But yeah, thank you all. Thanks again for the donations. Thanks to everybody who chatted. Thanks for keeping me company while I ran around and picked up lakeweed for like 2 hours. Everybody have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye-bye.